Hey G.I. Joe fans, Derek here for another unboxing. I'll ruin the surprise here. It's not really a surprise anyway. This is Air Raid from the 2016 JoeCon convention. He is the pilot for the Sky Patrol Sky Striker because according to their file cards, none of these guys are actually pilots. You could say maybe Skydive is. He's considered a squadron leader, which would technically make him some kind of a pilot, even though he's only listed as an E8 as far as his grade. Most squadron leaders or squadron commanders would be lieutenant or higher. But it's G.I. Joe, and we've come to just kind of ignore those things and understand that that's just how it's going to be inside the G.I. Joe world. Anyway, as a kid, this stuff doesn't really bother me. I guess I didn't know any better. But as an adult now, my OCD kicks in, and I don't know why Sky Patrol doesn't have a pilot. They all flew in the cartoon series. Illegally now, I guess. But lo and behold, G.I. Joe came to our rescue and gave us Air Raid. Not this Air Raid from the 2009 Rise of Cobra line, who was designated as Franklin Talltree on his file card, but that can't be because this is Franklin Talltree, and his code name was Airborne, not Air Raid, but that presents another problem. This is Airborne, and he's not Franklin Talltree, he's Robert 6. So again, my OCD is now in the corner, in the fetal position, crying at what G.I. Joe has done to me by not being able to just come up with unique names. Anyway, Robert 6, part of Sky Patrol. He's the one who packs the parachutes. Again, not a pilot. So we'll just set him off to the side for now. Let's open up Air Raid from the convention and see what kind of a figure we've got and how he looks in the plane. Sorry, Corey, I did not get a fancy knife yet. I'm still using my cheap scissors. I know that's bothering you. But don't worry. Soon enough. So, this looks like it's still in the original baggie from the convention. File card right there. Figure right in there. I'm going to cut into this, and yeah, there's nowhere to just rip it, so I'm just going to cut into. There's a little bit better of a look. My camera's not focusing too well, but there you go. There's a file card. File name is Benjamin R. Thomas. He's an 04, so again, usually the officers have that pay grade. That would make him the highest ranking person in Sky Patrol, but not the leader. Altitude, also part of Sky Patrol, has a higher rank than Skydive, but again, not the leader.
It's nothing new to us. We're used to Duke having a lower rate pay grade than people like Flint and whatnot. So we take him out. He actually resembles quite a bit the head scan or head sculpt for this Air Raid, except obviously this one's a Caucasian. Looks like that's the parachute pack from the Skydive Pursuit of Cobra line. I'll get the rest of the stuff out of there, and then we'll go over what he brings to the table. Not a ton of accessories. I guess most of the accessories are technically on him right now. I'll just lean you up against your plane there. Alright, yeah, the silver figure stand. Air Raid. You're going to get no cooperation from the focusing of my camera. Looks like the air tanks, parachute, and pistol. Tiny pistol. You probably can't see that. Alright, so here it is. Actually, it's a pretty good looking figure. SP16. You see that quite a bit on a lot of the
Sky Patrol figures from the convention.
Obviously, it's, you know, Sky Patrol SP, and then 16 is from 2016. So the main thing this figure, the question I had was, is that does he fit in the Sky Striker when wearing his gear? And I'm pretty sure the answer is going to be no. He doesn't bend too well with the gear on. Yeah. Let's see, I'll turn this over here so you can see a little bit better. Yeah, he's not fitting in there with this on at all. So we'll go ahead and find the seams as to where we can start taking this pack off of him. Usually right around, there we go, on the side there. And on the other side here. So those pop off. And then I assume down here on the bottom there are two little pegs that connect to these straps. And then those pop off as well. The camera will let you see the on it.
Yeah, nicely done. It looks really, really good.
Alright, so here is Air Raid without his without most of his gear on. Come on, focus. Focus.
Almost. Alright, well, there we go. Alright, so yeah, you can see that. This is basically, I'll put them side by side here so you can see this. It's basically the exact same figure, different paint job and color tooling on the figure itself. Yeah, so, and as you can see, the
chest piece, everything's the same. The legs are different legs, but the torso is the same, and the arms are also different. You got thicker arms on this Air Raid than on the other one. I don't know. I always like the powdered blue, baby blues on the figures. I think they really stand out, especially on the aviation or airborne style figures. So, anyway, let's put his helmet on, which is a dark blue helmet. And it actually looks a lot like the other ones. Nothing to connect it to. It's got two holes on the side, one on each side, that connect to the hoses on his pack that we took off. Or I took it off. You guys just watch me do it. Anyway, now he'll fit in the Sky Striker well. Close it up, and now Sky Patrol has an actual legal flying pilot. So, skydive here. Yeah, he may be in charge, but he's not allowed to fly the planes. Not in my collection, anyway. Actually, no, Sky can, because, I think somehow he is some kind of a pilot. It just packs the parachutes. Static Line fixes the planes. And then we've got Airwave here, who communicates through airwaves. I'm not sure exactly how that fits into any sort of airborne infantry, but yeah, he's a communications guy. And then you've Altitude, who is a really good artist. Yeah. But that's not his specialty, though. I actually have his specialty listed as
Recon Scout. So he parachutes in, sends information back. I'll get into more of that when I do an actual review for Sky Patrol. For now, basically, I just wanted to update everybody who was watching as far as the Sky Patrol Sky Striker that I got last week. Now I've got the pilot for it. My only complaint is, it's actually a great looking figure. My only complaint is that he can't wear this really, really sweet, I guess it's probably because it's a parachute pack, but he can't wear this while piloting the plane. That's my only complaint. Other than that, the figure really looks pretty cool. I love the color scheme, the details on it. It's not an exact copy of the Air Raid from the Rise of Cobra line, which is good. Like I said, they gave the arms a little bit beefier, most likely because of the padding or the fabric that is implied on that. And the legs look a little fighter butt-ish. So that's pretty good. So nice addition. He kind of rounds out the Sky Patrol. It still bothers me that everybody's similar names or the same names. But again, that's something that we just have to get used to. My first ever review for the Sky Strikers is coming out hopefully within a couple days. I hope you guys like that. I'll let you know as soon as that's up. For now, thanks for watching this one. I appreciate it, and you guys have an awesome day.